Hello dear students, hope all of you are fine and doing well. In this video, I am going to give you the understanding of the concept of leadership and nationalism in the lecture given by President Winston Churchill, known as "We Shall Fight on the Beaches." As you have read the text "We Shall Fight on the Beaches" by British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, you understand it is a speech which is aiming to build up the psychological strength of the nation during the moment of crisis. First, let me talk about who was Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was a Nobel laureate. He received the Nobel Prize in 1953 for his biographical writing and motivational speech for the nation during the Second World War. And he was twice selected as the President of United Kingdom. And he is very well known for his motivational, inspirational speech, leadership, oration, and his ability to give the nation moral strength during the moment of crisis. So the lecture "We Shall Fight on the Beaches" delivered to the nation by Winston Churchill. He addressed the lecture before the House of Commons in United Kingdom in the year 1940, 4th June. That is the date. So remember the date, it is important for objective questions and your understanding. And the lecture talks about the crisis moment for the United Kingdom, for the Britain, because 1940, as you understand, it is the time when the Second World War was going on, and during that moment there was an operation. It was known as Operation Dynamo. What is Operation Dynamo? Operation Dynamo is the moment of British soldiers withdrawal from French locations, which was invaded by the German soldiers, especially the Nazi party. So as a result, the removal of the British troops from those areas caused some national question regarding security. At the same time, people by and large in Britain, they were thinking that the removal of the British troops from those areas will make the nation very vulnerable, so that the German soldiers will come and invade Britain. So as a result, during the moment when the Operation Dynamo, or the withdrawal of the British troops from several areas of Belgium and France was happened, during that moment the moral strength of the nation was very low, and every moment the entire Great Britain was apprehensive about a foreign attack by Hitler. So the moment when the nation is about to experience a big war, maybe the fear of being attacked by Nazi Germany, that time as the president, as the prime minister of the country, it was the responsibility of Winston Churchill to address the nation who has lost its emotional and mental strength. So he delivered the lecture before the House of Commons so that he can give the clear picture of the military strategy and the situation of the Great Britain during the wartime, and what is the national leaders thinking in terms of safety and security of the citizen of the nation. He is here to clarify that. So the speech can broadly be divided into three categories. The first part, he talks about the detailed military description of the Operation Dynamo, where they were forced to evacuate troops from Dunkirk, and Europe was largely under the Nazi control, and Britain faced the imminent threat of German invasion. So the purpose is to inform from the part of the parliament to the citizens of Britain and to justify the reason for the evacuation and strengthen national strength and national courage. Next, we find very important idea that it is a wartime parliamentary speech. So he delivered the speech so that the citizens of the nation can get the clear picture of the situation and what is going to happen if the war is going to start, how the nation is getting prepared for it, and what about the safety and security of the citizens. Now, in the wartime speech, we find very detailed descriptions of the military evacuation, etc., etc., Britain's foreign power, Britain's strength, at the same time, the sudden attack of the Germany, and how Britain is dealing with that, etc. But now, being a leader, he became very truthful leader. He presented the clear picture of the nation in front of the citizens of the country so that they can clearly understand what the nation is thinking. And then he said, he through his speech he gives three main ideas: the idea of not surrendering without fight, the idea of nationalism, at the same time the idea of boosting the moral strength of the nation who is scared of the fear of war at any time within the nation. So he again quotes the line, "We shall never surrender." And he talks about